Now, this is the book where it gets personal for two characters. My name is Dorian. This is SCM Comics. We continue our coverage of Avengers vs. X-Men with Round 8. Our story starts off with the Phoenix Five on the hunt. Like, they're burning down Stark Tower, Avengers Mansion, Avengers Tower. Like, they're searching for them everywhere. And Magic and her team finally find them. All of them. So Polaris is with Magic's group, and Captain America throws his shield at her, and Polaris is like, are you serious? You know it's made of metal, right? So Tony's somewhere, and he's like, alright guys, we need to get some data on how Wanda and the Phoenix interact. So Vision's there, and he reluctantly is helping, and Tony's like, I appreciate you putting your personal feelings aside, because most of the Avengers have taken disassembled and kind of like forgiven her. For Vision, nah, he ain't letting that go. And Magic ain't letting go to what Wanda did to all the mutants. And she's like, on behalf of mutant kind, die. And she uses her Phoenix powers and attacks Wanda, but Wanda pretty much repels it back, and she's like, do you know who I am? Do you know what I can do? But while that's going on, Polaris and Havoc are attacking Vision. They hit him with a blast so bad, hey, he starts talking in ones and zeros, and Wanda's like, Vision. So Tony's like, Wanda, you need to concentrate. She's like, I'm trying. She hits Magic with a blast, pretty much puts her down. But then Emma shows up. She ain't letting it go either. She's like, Wanda Maximoff, murderer of the mutant race. So Emma's about to attack Wanda. Hawkeye jumps in, shoots an arrow. It hits Emma. And then Emma turns to Hawkeye's like, really? And burns the bejesus out of his ass. I mean, you might as well go ahead and get some sticks and marshmallows, because this dude is a roaring fire. So Wanda teleports all the other Avengers out of there. They get back to where Tony's at. Tony's like, I need more data. Wanda's like, go to hell. And Cap's like, Tony, man down. A man's down. So back on Utopia, Cyclops has Clint's crispy critter body, and he goes to Emma and he's like, we got all this power. We don't have to kill anybody. And Emma's like, look, he's not dead. And I'm thinking to myself, how is he not dead? That dude is toasty. Toasty. Like, Hawkeye's is that burnt toast that you just don't keep. Like, sometimes when you burn some toast, you just take a knife and kind of scrape off the burnt parts. You can't do that with Hawkeye. Like, he is done. Well done. Overly done. But I guess Cyclops can heal him, and after they heal him, they're going to put him in the brig. And Namor is just pissed. He's like, why are we taking prisoners? Why not just take these people out now? And the other Phoenix guys seem to be on Namor's side. They're like, look, why are we playing these games? Why don't we just take them all out now, because we have the power to do it? And Cyclops is like, no, we're not. We're going to stick with the plan. So then we cut to Wakanda. Cap walks up to Black Panther. Tony's like, look, I need a solution, and I needed it yesterday. And Tony's like, well, if Frog had wings. And Cap's like, not now. This ain't the time. I need answers, solutions, now. And he just walks away. So then Black Panther looks at Tony's suit that he's building. And he's like, you know it's a suicide suit, right? And Tony's like, well, it's kind of my fault the Phoenix Five are really here. So if I have to die to make things right, then that's just what I got to do. So then Black Panther's like, maybe the solution is not just science. Wakanda is the most scientifically advanced society on Earth, and yet and still I chew on a root to go talk to my ancestors. Maybe the solution is a little bit of science and a little bit of magic. So Captain America meets with other Avengers, and he's like, unfortunately I have some bad news. T'Challa and Tony still need more data, so we're going to have to keep playing rope-a-dope with the X-Men. But some good news, we do have Hope, and she's been training for the Phoenix Force her whole life. And we know Wanda can hurt him. And then Doctor Strange walks up and is like, and with this necklace, we can have Wanda's everywhere, because it's enchanted and it'll make anybody who wears it look like Wanda. So Colossus has his team in New York, and they're attacking Cap. And all of a sudden, Wanda shows up, and he's like, hey, we got an issue. And then Emma, who's in the Ukraine, is like, how's that possible? Because she's here. So Cyclops is at the Arctic Circle. He sees her too. Namor is somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. He sees her, but then he's blasted by her, so he has a real one. So Transonic is trying to help out Namor. All of a sudden, Wanda teleports the rest of the Avengers and Transonic to Wakanda while she deals with Namor. And she goes, go away, and she touches him and he breaks into pieces. And then back in Utopia, he reforms himself and he goes, Imperious Rex. So now Namor's like, look, we need to kill these Avengers. We need to kill them now. And Cyclops like, no, we're going to stick with the plan. And Namor's like, this heifer broke me down like some Legos and then reconfigure me back here. Like, I ain't going to do that again. I ain't playing these games no more. So Cyclops like, we're sticking to the plan. So Namor just storms off. So then Tony's looking at his dad and he's like, I think I found something. When all of a sudden, Iron Fist shows up with this dude named the Thunderer. And they're like, look, we need to take Hope to Kunlun. It's in its own dimension, so she should be safe there until she's ready. So the Iron Man's like, can we all go? So the Emma goes to Namor, and he's like, look, he's a Boy Scout. He literally was a Boy Scout. But if you want to rescue Transonic, she's in Wakanda. And I haven't told Scott. So Captain America is talking to Iron Fist as a Thunderer, and he's like, normally I don't feel comfortable taking all the Avengers off world like this. And all I'm thinking to myself, like, you better get comfortable, otherwise you're gonna die. When all of a sudden this Wakandan guard walks up to Black Panther, and he's like, the wall of water, it just rolls up out of nowhere. And Captain America goes, Namor's here? As we see Namor just flooding Wakanda, and he's just yelling, war.